SUV graveyard is overflowing in 2025. Right now, across dealer lots nationwide, there are SUVs sitting like automotive zombies that absolutely nobody wants to buy. These aren't just slow sellers, they're financial disasters on wheels with massive incentives, horrific reliability records, and depreciation rates that would make bankruptcy lawyers rich. Today we're counting down the 12 SUVs that are literally impossible to move off lots this year. Number 12. Buick Envision. The Buick Envision shows why premium badges don't guarantee premium results. With 91% built in China, a crushing 95% tariff and a $2,000 price hike pushed its MSRP near $40,000, while it feels like a $25,000 SUV. Reliability is a nightmare. Infotainment freezes, HUD malfunctions, and endless service bulletins. Owners report screen blackouts, dashboard harness failures, and electronic glitches within weeks. Performance is equally dismal. Its 228 horsepower turbo 4 and 9-speed auto deliver sluggish acceleration, with the transmission constantly hunting for gears. Inside, cheap plastics and a gimmicky 30-inch display kill any illusion of luxury. Buyers quickly discover certified pre-owned competitors offer far better experiences for thousands less. Dealers are stuck with inventory that requires massive incentives just to move, making the Envision one of 2025's hardest SUVs to sell. Number 11. Mitsubishi Outlander. The Outlander is a cautionary tale of cheapness over competence. Its 181 horsepower engine drags nearly 4,000 pounds to 60 miles per hour in almost 9 seconds, paired with a CVT that hesitates, jerks, and fails often. Owners report gasoline odors strong enough to cause nausea, hood vibrations at highway speeds, and recalls for critical safety features. Electrical chaos includes frozen infotainment, broken volume controls, and full dashboard replacements. Interior quality feels bargain bin, hard plastics dominate, and the third row is cramped marketing fluff. Cargo vanishes with seats up. Even $5,000 dealer incentives can't mask these flaws. Buyers consistently prefer used competitors that deliver reliability and refinement. Despite aggressive discounts, the Outlander has become an SUV dealers practically beg people to take, cementing its status as a 2025 showroom zombie. Number 10. Nissan Pathfinder. The Nissan Pathfinder remains haunted by its CVT past. For years, owners endured slipping, shuddering, overheating, and outright failures, issues so widespread they triggered lawsuits. Even with a 9-speed automatic replacing the CVT, the damage is done. Buyers researching the Pathfinder still find endless forum horror stories about transmissions, warranty battles, and repeated repairs. Current models bring fresh problems: fuel pump failures, steering wheel control glitches, rattling panels, and suspension knocks. Power from the 3.5-litre V6 feels merely adequate, while the transmission delivers uninspiring shifts that rob any sense of refinement. Inside, quality has improved, but it can't erase years of brand distrust. Dealers face bloated inventories because informed shoppers actively avoid Nissan SUVs with CVT heritage. Even big incentives can't overcome that trust gap. For many buyers, the Pathfinder isn't just another SUV, it's a rolling reminder of why Nissan's credibility in this segment collapsed. If you think this trust gap is bad, just wait until you see the Jeep that's sinking faster than its resale value. Number 9. Jeep Compass. The Jeep Compass proves looks can deceive. Despite its rugged styling, it lacks genuine Jeep ability. The underwhelming 2.4-litre four-cylinder produces 180 horsepower but drinks fuel like a V6. The result? Weak acceleration and poor economy, the worst of both worlds. Reliability is another nightmare. Transmission failures, electrical gremlins, and flimsy build quality keep Consumer Reports ranking it near the bottom. Inside, plastics dominate, seats feel uncomfortable, and Uconnect glitches constantly. It looks upscale on the lot, but feels cheap behind the wheel. Off-road credibility is mostly marketing spin. The all-wheel drive system struggles with conditions that wouldn't faze a Honda CR-V. To make matters worse, depreciation is catastrophic. Nearly 70% lost in 3 years. Dealers slash $4,000 plus off MSRP just to move them, yet inventories still stagnate. For buyers expecting Jeep adventure, the Compass is little more than a financial sinkhole wrapped in a 7-slot grille. Number 8. Infiniti QX60. The Infiniti QX60 is luxury lost in limbo. Once a promising family hauler, it now flounders between roles, neither a true luxury SUV nor a value alternative. Under the hood, it's 295 horsepower V6 pairs with a CVT, a mismatch that delivers sluggish response, mediocre fuel economy, and zero excitement. Paying luxury prices for economy car driving dynamics is a deal breaker. Inside, first impressions suggest upscale touches, but closer inspection reveals rental car vibes with outdated tech. Voice commands stutter, the infotainment lags, and competitors feel years ahead. Sales tell the story, down 23% while the luxury segment grows. Dealers throw out $12,000 discounts and lease deals that border on giveaways, but lots remain full. Buyers shopping in this bracket instead pick Genesis, Acura, or BMW, all of which outperform the QX60 in reliability, technology, and resale. Despite Infiniti's heritage, the QX60 is an overpriced relic struggling to compete in a crowded luxury field. Number 7. Acura ZDX. The Acura ZDX is a badge-engineered misstep. Built on GM's Ultium platform and sharing countless Cadillac parts, it feels more Detroit than Acura. Window switches, climate controls, and even the key fob scream GM cost-cutting. Inside, grey plastic trim and rubbery leather kill any sense of luxury. Climate controls feel flimsy, and knobs smudge like cheap toys. Service adds more headaches. Acura dealers lack the training and tools to properly fix GM-borne problems, forcing owners into weeks-long repair delays. Reports of braking issues and software bugs highlight this mismatch. The uncertainty is worse. Honda has ended its GM partnership, leaving ZDX's future unclear. That echoes the first ZDX, which flopped after just 7,191 sales. Starting at over $60,000, it costs more than the Cadillac Lyriq while delivering less quality. Even with tax credits, it's a tough sell. Buyers wonder why they should pay a premium for a GM SUV dressed up as Acura. Dealers can barely move them, making the ZDX one of 2025's most stranded luxury EVs. If this so-called luxury EV feels like déjà vu, hold tight, because the next SUV makes luxury feel like a cruel joke. Number 6. Lincoln Corsair. The Lincoln Corsair feels like a Ford Escape playing dress-up. It promises BMW and Mercedes competition, but delivers mediocrity wrapped in leather. A 295 horsepower turbo engine should impress, yet paired with comfort-tuned suspension, it feels disconnected and joyless. Luxury buyers expect engagement. Instead, the Corsair offers numb driving and bland refinement. Tech is worse. The sync-based interface lags, glitches, and frustrates users used to seamless systems. Voice commands barely register, and the touchscreen reacts slower than a budget tablet. Dealers know the truth. Sales have flatlined. Incentives reach $7,000 cashback, ultra-low financing, and desperate lease specials. One dealer even replaced its Corsair display with a coffee bar because coffee attracts more customers. Lincoln can build greatness. The Navigator and Aviator prove it. But the Corsair shows what happens when a brand phones it in. Competitors like Genesis, BMW, and Lexus leave it irrelevant. In 2025, the Corsair sits in showrooms like an afterthought, proof that luxury without soul isn't luxury at all. Number 5. Land Rover Discovery Sport. The Land Rover Discovery Sport highlights why luxury badges don't equal ownership joy. Electrical disasters dominate. Infotainment crashes, suspension glitches, and engine errors leave owners stranded at dealerships more than on roads. J.D. Power consistently ranks Land Rover at the bottom, with the Discovery Sport leading the slide. Maintenance costs pile insult onto injury, air suspension repairs cost thousands per corner, routine service eclipses rivals, and out-of-warranty fixes are financial nightmares. Depreciation is brutal too, losing 70% of value within 5 years, making it one of the worst automotive investments available. While Land Rover markets rugged adventure, owners are afraid to leave city limits for fear of breakdowns. Dealers don't help. Parts often need importing, repairs drag for weeks, and warranty approvals turn into red tape. Buyers expecting prestige find punishment. With cheaper, more reliable options from Germany, Japan, and even mainstream brands, the Discovery Sport has become a cautionary tale. Owning one feels less like adventure and more like signing up for expensive, ongoing misery. Number 4. Jaguar F-Pace. The Jaguar F-Pace was billed as Jaguar's SUV savior, but it turned into an albatross. Reliability horror stories flood forums, total electrical shutdowns, suspension collapses, and infotainment failures. J.D. Power even ranked Jaguar dead last among luxury brands, with the F-Pace dragging it down. Owners face devastating resale values, 70% losses in 5 years are common. Insurance rates are high, and maintenance bills rival exotic cars, despite offering economy car dependability. Dealers add to the frustration. Parts often require overseas shipping, specialized diagnostics take weeks, and repair bills frequently exceed reasonable limits. Owners sum it up bluntly: love how it looks, hate how it works. And that's the tragedy. The F-Pace is stunning to behold, with sleek lines that photograph like a supermodel. Yet beauty fades when reliability is non-existent. Competitors like BMW, Lexus, and Genesis offer equal style with far more substance. The F-Pace is proof that good design can't cover bad engineering, and in 2025, it's an SUV nobody dares to buy twice. Number 3. Cadillac XT4. The Cadillac XT4 is proof that adequate is deadly in the luxury market. Built on Chevrolet Equinox bones, it delivers decent materials, okay performance, and average technology, but at $45,000, buyers demand brilliance. The 237 horsepower turbo engine looks fine on paper, but its 9-speed transmission hunts for gears endlessly, making the driving experience inconsistent. Fuel economy is mediocre, and handling inspires little confidence. Inside, the vibe is more upscale appliance than luxury showcase. Dealers know the struggle. Incentives reach $8,000 off plus aggressive lease deals, but buyers still walk away. Cadillac can produce gems. The CT4V and CT5V prove it, making the XT4's mediocrity more glaring. Instead of attracting younger buyers, it drives them toward BMWs, Audis, and even Genesis models. When rivals deliver refinement, reliability, and excitement at the same price, the XT4 feels obsolete. In 2025, it's the SUV equivalent of a clearance rack suit. Technically luxury, but not something anyone's eager to take home. And if you thought mediocrity couldn't get worse, just wait until you see the luxury EV that's perfect on paper and invisible on dealer lots. Number 2. Genesis GV60. The Genesis GV60 proves that even excellence can fail without brand power. By all accounts, it's a fantastic EV. Gorgeous cabin materials, cutting-edge tech, solid range, and engaging performance. In terms of engineering, it rivals Tesla, Audi, and BMW. But perception kills it. Shoppers still see Genesis as Hyundai's luxury experiment, not a peer to established marques. In the EV race, buyers default to Tesla's brand or German badges. Sales reflect this, down 40% in a segment that grew 8%. Dealers throw $15,000 incentives at $65,000 SUVs, yet lots stay full. Infrastructure compounds the struggle. Tesla drivers enjoy a reliable supercharger network, while GV60 owners face glitchy third-party chargers. Even Genesis's sparse dealer network hurts. Fewer showrooms mean less exposure and inconvenient service. The irony is painful. The GV60 might be one of the best luxury EVs available, yet it's treated like an afterthought. In 2025, it's the best car nobody wants to buy. Number 1. Maserati Grecale. The Maserati Grecale tops the list by combining high price, poor reliability, and low desirability. Marketed as Italian luxury, it's really a Stellantis rebadge, sharing bones with Jeep Grand Cherokee while costing $85,000. Reliability is catastrophic. Electrical meltdowns, engine troubles, and sloppy build quality plague owners within months. Consumer Reports won't even rate Maserati due to insufficient working samples. Driving dynamics disappoint too. The Grecale feels heavy, disconnected, and dull, the opposite of Maserati's sporting legacy. For the same money, buyers can grab a Porsche Macan or BMW X3M, both far superior in speed, handling, and refinement. Dealers are slashing $20,000 off just to move inventory, but even wealthy buyers recognize a bad investment. One Beverly Hills dealer put it bluntly, "Rich people aren't stupid." The Grecale embodies everything wrong with Maserati's modern identity: expensive but forgettable, flashy but unreliable. In 2025, it's the SUV no amount of Italian heritage can save. These 12 SUVs prove that the 2025 automotive market shows no mercy for mediocrity, unreliability, or poor value propositions. From Chinese-built luxury pretenders to badge-engineered disasters, these vehicles demonstrate what happens when manufacturers prioritize cost-cutting over customer satisfaction. Smart buyers will avoid these financial disasters entirely. If you found this breakdown valuable, check out our analysis of the best SUV values available right now.